Hello, friends. Today we are looking at the chart of silver. So this is present day. And if we zoom way out and in here, you'll notice that we are in January of 1980 when silver had a similar little run. Let's take out the price range tool and take a look at just how crazy it was. So we'll just find kind of the low-ish low there. Take it up. Holy, yeah, 1,000% move. Quite the move, indeed. And this one here, we'll zoom out just a smidge. I'm going to do the exact same thing. There we go. Oh my God. 911%. Now let's, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So I'm going to take this from here to the other end. 883 days. Let's pull another one over here. And it was 2,132 days. So took a little bit longer. So my friend who's been asking me, she wants to buy silver at 80, right? She's been sending me screenshots. Oh, it's 100, it's this and that. I think she bought some physical silver and she's been finding some pretty cool stuff like Star Wars coins and like commemorative things. So if you can find a commemorative thing that you like and it's made out of silver, I mean, I probably wouldn't buy it today, but if there's a dip and people in the market start to lose confidence or something, and you start seeing those prices drift down a little bit, definitely. If you're looking at it through a long lens, I think it'd be fun to get some stuff like that. So you can see that this ain't silver's first rodeo. I'm going to remove all these drawings, and we're going to go back to Uniview, reset, and you can see here there's not really a heck of a lot of precedent to go off of. You can probably take a level right there. You can connect, that top, connect that top, and then you can pull these babies across. Zoom out just a little bit. Do something like that. And then you pull a fib from there to there, and you're almost in the ballpark of this 618 level. Now, I would be, well, you look at these previous runs and you look at these previous pullbacks, it wouldn't be shocking, honestly, if, you see something like that, pulled back to the 786. Look at this one in the 80s. I mean, it made a full retrace. If you look, I don't know, almost. Let's pull this lowest point here, right? It almost made it all the way back down. I mean, depending on where you want to pull this fib from, you could say it did make a full retrace, right? So if you're like, oh my God, I'm not going to get another chance to get silver, I'll tell you, just like I'll tell you with damn near any other asset, you probably will get another bite at the apple. So we are 4 minutes in. So let's go ahead and start moving on. Where do I see silver? You never know this kind of stuff. So you never know, but this is sort of when it goes parabolic like this. Let's pull that out there and just see if there's anything. And I'll whip out a couple of indicators here in a second too. You can tell by this a lot of time. And I mean, yeah, look, boom. It could be something. Now you got, there's a little upsloping trend line. You can kind of see where it's come into contact with this. If you want to go out to the 3-month chart, you can see some other things. But let's take a look at the EMAs. Yeah, remove all the drawings. And let's go to the weekly. And these EMAs, it's an exponential moving average. So you're looking at the 8 and 13 and 21. So if you're on the daily chart, right? These are going to move, okay? So if you're on a daily chart, that's 8 days, 13 days, 21 days, exponential moving average over these periods of time, all right? So over the last 21 days, the purple line tracks the average price, like kind of a gross oversimplification, but it tracks the exponential moving average price over that last 21 days, 13 days, 8 days. You see, because it's moving up, how the average is closer because the numbers are higher when the period of time is more recent. So let's go back to the weekly just to illustrate the point. See, 8 weeks, different ball game. Back to the monthly, and see, it's just gone totally out of control. So you can kind of, when it goes like this, it's really, really hard to extrapolate and sort of, let's see how it behaved in the 80s, right? It just left this thing behind. And how long did it take to reconnect? So there's the daily, and the volume can't even compare. There we go, 80s again. All right, how many weeks did it take? I might edit this part out. How many weeks did it take for it to reconnect with the exponential moving average? So let's just go with the 8 week, right? So it's touching it there, and then it touches it again there. So you got 98 days, which is 3 months, about 3 months and a week. All right, the next one, it leaves it and doesn't come back until this candle here, 70 days. So you got 2 months and 1 week, roughly. And then it detaches, right? Let's see if I can just do that. And it comes back here and actually dips below. And how long from the time it really dips below to the time it reconnects? That's 70 more days. So, guys, we have an old saying around the Houston area in Texas, if you don't like the weather, and they say it in South Florida too, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. It's kind of hokey. But if you don't like the price of silver, apparently you're going to have to wait either 98 days, 70 days, and it'll either come back, it'll have a little bit of a regression to the mean, or it will come back down below where it is and then reconnect if you feel that it's too low. Needless to say, when I look at charts like this and I see a big old red candle, I'm usually dollar cost averaging back in. And if I see a big green candle, maybe I will dollar cost average back out. So let's hide those EMAs, reset the chart view, and I promise, guys, we're going to be out of silver here in just a minute. Just in gigs, pull out the old bull market support band. It has left it in the dust. The crossover indicator. All right, so I'll tell you what, let's do that. And then, you can see where this green line, if this thing's going to retrace, where this green line would be connecting with the 618 right about there. So beginning of March, give it another month, end of February, beginning of March, you might have sub $70 silver. And guys, I'm flying blind. This is just me throwing what at the wall and seeing what sticks. On that note, yesterday we looked at in phase yesterday night, and the market opened today. I have not looked. I'm not holding any. I'm not quite sure what it's done yet. Let's have a look. Some of y'all out there were asking me specifically about in phase. Looks like it's coming back in. Okay. So we're at 39.42. We were at 35.20 when we initially evaluated it. It was kind of retracing to here. Since then, it has made a move. It went 20%, and then it's come back in. So you got about a net 12%, 12% gain there. If you were holding when it kind of retraced and springboarded off of here. We ride. I'm not too sure this did anything. I'll go through these real quick. Put in a little red candle today, which is good for me because I got out. TYGO. Put in a red candle today. which I was wholeheartedly expecting, and I want it around this. I'm looking for TYGO around 240 or lower, and circle. Not really counting on anything here. You know what we said, guys. If this is it, oh no, I moved my price indicator and I can't control Z my way out of that. Oh well, I'll have to fix it later. Fortunately, I can look at this video and see where it was. So if this is it, if it goes up from there, love it. Love it. I do have some of this and I've been getting smoked, but I'm just, every time I see something like this happen, like once this, I've been holding what I've held. I haven't sold any, but when I saw this, I bought more. So I am fully committed to Circle. I think stable coins, man. We're not going to have any fewer stable coins in 10 years. So if you're looking at this through an investment lens, like I said in the other video, loving it. I just love it long term, no matter what the price is. So as an investment, I try not, I do, I try not to like things that I'm trading, because it clouds you. It messes you up pretty bad. United Healthcare putting in a red candle, looks like it kind of topped out on that. I'll fix this, what appears to me at least to be a bear flag later. And last but not least, I'm going to do ETH USD. And it put in, God, let me get rid of all this. Oh, so one thing I was looking at today, is this? Oh, here we go. So it came down, bear flagged, and if it were to come down again off the bear flag and do what we call a measured move, down this much, across, and then down that much, so you take the exact, 38%, 38%, and you do what's called a measured move from the first, like the top where it really started precipitously falling down, and then you pull another one at the top of the bear flag if it were to go down from there. And wouldn't you know, a 38% drop, another subsequent matching 38% drop from here to here, would put us right at this 786 level. That's close enough to me to merit being close at 2150. And I think I put out an ETH video, was a week ago or what? So I fully expect ETH to go down further. I don't know if we're going to see April 7th, 2025 levels in the, 1400 range. But if we do, like I said, sometimes these are buying opportunities. Real quick, go to gold. Wow. One thing I would like to make you guys aware of with gold is there is a negative divergence on the RSI. So if you look here, right, that little top, and here, see that little top right there? This, you can tell, well, pull it down a little bit, highlight that line, and you can tell this end is lower, right? 84.62. So when this is higher on the RSI than this point, and this is higher on the actual price action, that's what we call a negative divergence, it's usually a bearish signal. Let me delete these. So I would expect gold to come back in at least to here for now. And if that actually happens, then we'll assess it further. Palladium. I picked up so much of this last year around March. Ooh, look at that topping tail. Wow. So, like I said, I picked a lot of it up around here, March and May of 2025. I went absolutely buck wild on Palladium and just loaded up because I saw gold start to run, I saw silver start to run, platinum had started to run, and Palladium, this one runs behind. You notice, see in the grand scheme of things, it hasn't even matched its all-time high yet. Silver, platinum, gold, they've all blown past their previous all-time highs. Palladium is still catching up. Let me go out to the weekly. You can see there, but boy, is it catching up though, right? But you got this big old mountain here, and it could go to, above 3 grand. 34, 33 was the top. Now, Lord knows if Palladium doesn't always play by the rules, so we don't know if that's how it's going to shake out this time. I have to wait and see. Guys, we're dealing with probabilities here. I'm not psychic. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't tell the charts what to do. They speak. I listen. So just trying to be your personal chart whisperer over here. And God knows there's enough on here. All right. Let's delete this drawing. Natural gas. They don't call it the Widowmaker for nothing, y'all. But that's putting in this topping tail was negated. It's still, this is so, to me, this has got to pull back. I can't imagine a universe. Oh, let me get rid of that. I can't imagine a universe where it goes, you haven't gotten a move like this before. So just for reference, it is a 146% move in 10 days. That is, I have looked back on this chart. That is an unprecedented move. It's not happened before. Or not from those low levels, at least. If you guys can find one, hey, I'll be your huckleberry. Please tell me about it. Tag me on X. Here's me. If you've gotten value out of this video, as always, like and subscribe, please. And let me know if there's anything you'd like to take a look at, and I will catch you on the next one.